Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X Wi-Fi Gyms. As you guys know, in the last episode, if you did watch it, we were undefeated for the second time, which means we still have our Steel-type team with us. And I'm sure you know who the teams are if you are an avid viewer of my Pokemon X Wi-Fi battle series. But yes, we are undefeated, which means that we can have another battle with the Steel-type Pokemon. As you guys, if you guys read the description, all the rules will be in there of this series for me anyway, but without further ado, let's get into the battle that we have prepared for you guys today. Okay guys, this is the 6 vs 6 gym battle that we have for you. This is the closest competition I can say just by looking at this summary that I've had so far. Because we've had pre-evolution Pokemon that haven't been trained up properly or haven't held items and what have you. But just by looking at this summary, I can tell that this was going to be a close battle for me. But Israel, this is a person, not the actual country Israel, so I'm not fighting a country, so I'm not going to war. Like you can kind of say that because it's battling, but anyway. Israel has a Staraptor, a Charizard, a Gyarados, a Vaporeon, a Mewtwo, and a Zygarde. So he has 2 Pokemon there, or 3 Pokemon there that he can Mega Evolve. He has 2 Legendaries, he has an Evolution, and a Staraptor. This ought to be an interesting battle, and I have all Steel types. So the main threat right there that I can see on my screen is that Charizard. So the main point for me was to take that out as early as I can in the game, and you guys see here in the gameplay how I just do that. But without further ado, let's head into the battle. So, like I say guys, this was the closest competition for me anyway. You know, this was a really tough battle, as with all my Steel type battles actually. And I'm hoping that I have more hard battles in the future, because you know, you can't win them all, but you can certainly catch all the Pokemon. So, as always, I send out my Skarmory first with the help of setting us from Stealth Rocks. Of course, Zygarde is a Dragon Ground type Pokemon, and me being a Flying type Pokemon, I am immune to Ground types. So he decides to go for a Dragon Pulse, which I do resist, of course. I set up the Stealth Rocks, and now I'm just trying to hope that my Skarmory can hold on. So I'm just trying to set up some Steel Wings to boost my defense. He goes out for the Dragon Tail, which swaps my Skarmory out, but that's alright by me, because the job by Skarmory is done. So my Aggron gets dragged out, and at this point I decide to go for Stone Edge, but I do miss, unfortunately. So he's just going to keep on going for Dragon Tails. I don't know why. I don't think he has Earthquake on this particular Zygarde. I don't know. But he drags my Skarmory back out, and for some strange reason goes for the Dragon Pulse. I'm like, okay, what's your thinking here? Are you just hoping to Dragon Tail all my Pokemon out or something? Anyway, so yes, I return to the strategy that hopefully by setting up some Steel Wings, my Skarmory can get some pretty decent defense set up. But as you guys know, Dragon Pulse is a special attacking move, so of course that's going to do nothing. But this final Dragon Pulse here does kill my Skarmory. So, at least, like I said before guys, at least the job with Skarmory was done, setting up the Stealth Rocks and what have you. So now I decide to go into my Mega Lucario. Because I think the reason why I did this is because I can easily go for an Earthquake. I think that was my main assumption in this anyway. Hopefully, no one knows fair. Because as you guys know, Mega Lucario does have the ability, adaptability, which boosts his typing's moves. So for example, because he is fighting Steel, Flash Cannon and Aura Sphere will get boosted by adaptability. So that because the Zygarde is dead, he goes out into his Mewtwo, which allows me to get a Shadow Claw off. I bet he wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. Psychic from a Mewtwo does a lot of damage, almost kills my Mega Lucario, but for some strange reason he stays in. Probably he was thinking he was going to outspeed, but if he doesn't, I should say. If he Mega Evolved into Mega Mewtwo, he probably would have done. But that's 2 Pokemon out of the way, the 2 Legendaries that he had. So I'm really happy we got them out of the way. But he goes out into his Vaporeon, which is a bulky motherfucker. But yes. He has a Citrus Berry, which allows him to scoop up some health back from that Aura Sphere damage. Hydro Pump is unfortunately going to kill my Lucario. But, you know, I don't know why you would run Hydro Pump on a Vaporeon when you could run Surf. I mean, it has 100% accuracy, even though it is 20% less power. it still has more accuracy, and in my eyes, accuracy is more important than power. So yes, we go on to the Aegis Slash, and as you can see there, guys, from the first one, he does go for Rock Smash on a Ghost type. Why would you do that? He probably was thinking the same assumption that I had before about Rock Smash, you know, because it has the word Rock in the titles. He probably thought it was a Rock type move. But either way, that still wouldn't have done a lot of damage to my Aegis Slash. So I do have my 6 Swords Dancer set up right now, and that means that I can go ham with a priority Shadow Sneaks. So at this point, I have my, like I say, I have my 6 Swords Dancer set up, and this Shadow Sneak should easily be able to kill the Vaporeon. It does, which means that I think I'm 5 for 3 right now. No, I'm 4 for 3 because my Skarmory died. So right now he goes into his Laviator, which is his Gyarados. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I have to King Shield because, as we all know, Gyarados isn't a physical attacker, so he's bound to go for a physical attack. Hydro Pump, why would you use Hydro Pump on a Gyarados? I'm sorry, I don't understand that logic. So, I was just hoping to try, I was just being safe really with the King Shield there, but either way it doesn't matter, because Shadow Sneak would have killed it anyway. So, down goes the Gyarados. And now this is where I make a major fuck up. He goes for the Intimidate, so at this point I'm trying to go back into King Shield, because I do know Staraptor is also a physical attacker. So I go for the King Shield. That wasn't my major fuck up right here. You'll see, you guys will see in a minute. He goes for a close combat, and he goes for a close combat again. Why does he not understand that fighter type moves don't affect ghost type moves? You need to SWAT up on your typings, my friend. And that's why I have a series for you guys, Beginner's Guide to Pokemon. Check it out. It will be in the description. But that was my major fuck up right there, you guys. I use Shadow Sneak on the normal type. I mean, yes, all you guys may be typing in the comments right now. Oh, Gibbs, you need to swap up on your typings. I mean, you should know that normal types don't get affected by ghost types. Yes, I know that, guys, but everyone is human. Alright? So, I did go, because he went for the fly, I get the chance to go back into my shield form, and that allows me to absorb the hit by this aerial ace because of the attack drops that he suffered. Now I can go for a Sacred Sword. We haven't used this move yet on my Aegis Flash, I don't think. But either way, it's a move that does kill the Staraptor and is not Ghost type, which is always very helpful. Okay, now he goes out into the Charizard, the major threat on his team that I was worried about. But the Stealth Rocks right there, health from my Skarmory, does get the Charizard's health down to at least half. That's why Skarmory is there on my team. He is the entry hazard Pokemon. But he's going to Mega Evolve the Charizard, get a Drought set up. But Shadow Sneak, I'm sorry, with plus 6 Swords Dance, it gets the job done. So I think right now he only has one Pokemon left. No, he does not have any Pokemon left. I thought honestly he had one more Pokemon left, but there we go, you guys. For the 3rd time in a row, I remain undefeated. Can I ever be defeated? I don't know. You guys, bring your best Pokemon. That's all I can say. Bring your best Pokemon. I'm not afraid to take on legendaries, but God forbid anyone who dare take me on. I mean, I'm the undefeated Steel-type gym leader 3 times. If anyone can take me out, give it your best shot. That's all I can say. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this edition of Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi Gyms. You guys have been amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me signing off.